In example 3, we have a researcher who is trying to study salaries of workers in a certain industry. So she collects information for 8 individuals who work in that industry, and for each person, the researcher records the number of years that they have worked in that industry, as well as their annual salaries. And the results are summarized in the table shown here. And then we have a scatter plot shown here. And once again, the data here is more or less linear. If it were not, if the data were kind of scattered all about and did not seem to be clustered on any one particular line, it would not be appropriate to use the regression line to make predictions. But here the data is clustered about a line, so we can go ahead and find that regression line. So just like before, I'm going to use the TI-83. So we'll clear this out, go to Stat, Edit, and then I still have the data left over from the previous problem, so I need to clear that out. Okay. Now I enter the x values, which represent numbers of years, in the first column. And then in the second column, I enter the salaries. And there are a lot of numbers here, so a lot of digits, so be very careful about making a typo. And make sure to check over your results once you're done. Okay, so let's see what we have. Let's just double check and make sure that we've entered everything in correctly. It looks like we have. Okay, so now to get the regression line, I'm going to go to, I'm going to hit Quit Out and then go to Stat, Calc, Linear Regression, AX plus B. Again, I could just hit Enter, or I could hit second 1, comma, second 2 to tell it out explicitly that I want list 1 and list 2. Then I hit Enter, and I get this is my regression line. Let's see. So I'm asked to round to 2 decimal places. So let's, the answer, this is actually not it, I forgot to change it from the previous problem, so let's just do that real quickly. The answer, rounding to 2 decimal places, A is 2076.75x, plus the B here is 23,866.57 rounded to 2 decimal places. Okay, so this gives me my regression line. Now in part B, they ask us to predict the salary for someone who's worked in the industry for 6 years. So that's just a matter of plugging x equals 6 into the regression line. And when I do that, I'm going to get this, 2076.75 times 6 plus 23866.57. And we're asked to round the answer to the nearest dollar. So let's edit this real quickly, and we're going to get $36,327. Okay, so using this regression line, using the data we collected and the resulting regression line, we predict that somebody who's worked in this industry for 6 years will make an annual salary of $36,327.